Hello, I'm Asha Tanna in Istanbul. A new study by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology shows that 87% of car journeys today could be done with an electric vehicle. That's still not good enough to replace the internal combustion engine, but it's not stopping companies from Silicon Valley to Zhejiang in China pouring billions of dollars to set up plants to make electric cars and batteries. And even Turkey is getting in on the act, as Azhar Sukri reports.
This is the Pehlivan Electrac. The students who created it at Trakya University in Edirne are hoping it'll provide some of the key technology for Turkey's attempt at building a homegrown, mass-produced electric car.
Our main aim is to support the National Electric Car Project. That's why we prepared a substructure for it. One of our aims is to create highly efficient vehicles. It weighs 192 kilograms and it consumes less energy per hour it's driven. We use carbon fiber for the body of the car and special wheels to increase efficiency. Its 2.5 kilowatt battery is optimized for racing.
The team says the Pehlivan can go for 120 kilometers on a full charge. That's still only a third of the claimed range of a Tesla Model 3, the much-hyped latest offering by the US automaker and energy company. But it is a start. Well, it won't beat a Ferrari off the lights, and you won't be able to put your family in it. But it is nonetheless an important car in terms of what it represents for battery technology and for Turkey. Automakers in many countries are racing to build electric cars that capture the public's imagination and run for as long as a conventionally fueled vehicle. Tesla and its CEO Elon Musk have been receiving much of the publicity lately. Musk's other project is less glamorous, but some argue much more significant. He wants to become a leader in making batteries, and not just for cars. Tesla is building a massive $5 billion production facility in the desert of Nevada. It'll make Tesla cars, the batteries that go in them, and those for storing energy produced by solar and wind power. Tesla also recently bought Solar City for $2.6 billion. The company, also headed by Musk, makes solar panels.
Solar panels goes very well with those sort of energy storage. So it's good. You can see the synergies there on that side because the two applications go very closely together.
But hot on the heels of Tesla is Chinese company LeEco. It recently unveiled plans for its own electric car to be made in a factory in the eastern province of Zhejiang. The estimated cost of that facility is $1.8 billion. Meanwhile, China is also investing heavily in securing raw materials to make its own batteries. Turkey also wants to be part of the race for a slice of the electric car market. And the team at Trakya University are aiming to give it a head start. Azhar Sukri, TRT World, Edirne, Turkey.
Well, for more on this story, I'm joined by Steve LeVine. He is the author of the Powerhouse, America, China and the Great Battery War. He joins me live from Washington. Welcome to Money Talks. Steve LeVine, why is developing battery technology so important?
It's seen as the future. The car industry and governments around the world, technology companies, all of Silicon Valley, China, and now Turkey too. Everybody believes that we're headed into an age in which we're going to have electric, autonomous cars, ubiquitous around the world, and that it's going to be the biggest change in mobility since the creation of the assembly line in the 1920s. And at the center of all of this is creating a super battery and electric car that will make the whole new industry work.
The electric car has been around a very long time. Have manufacturers been too slow to take this up?
Well, they didn't have the technology. It's true. The first electric cars, in fact, preceded the internal combustion engine, but they lost out because they were unable to answer the demand of consumers of being cheap, of being light, of being able to take you a long distance. And the batteries, until recently, were just too expensive. Only over the last 2 or 3 years have we had cars that'll go 200 kilometers, 250 kilometers, which really is the minimum if you want to hit the consumer market, and the price of the cars themselves have had to come down to a range that the average person can afford.
In Azhar's piece, we heard that Tesla is just one company that's investing billions of dollars into this technology. What sort of return can they expect?
Well, they're losing money now. They're losing a lot of money. Everybody is, but the expectation is that over the next decade and a half, that these companies are going to be worth trillions of dollars, that they are going to be the Googles, the Amazons of the world. That's why everybody is trying to get a piece of this. And this means that Apple, Google, Tesla, BMW, GM, Toyota, everybody wants to get a piece of this, because they really do see electric autonomous cars as the next really big thing.
Okay, Steve LeVine, live from Washington, D.C. Thanks for your insight.
Thank you.